Zebra 23. I hope everyone is doing great out there. I hope life is good. Let's see what the energies are for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I'm Jamie, Zebra 23. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love all of your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Please keep them coming. So Scorpio, this week is a blessing. You have some sort of new income coming in this week. This is what you needed. Also, some of you are going to get confirmation that something negative is over. You've won something, you're victorious over something. Something is over for the time being. So you're going to get some confirmation about this. That something is just finished for the time being. You don't have to worry about it right now. Like it's over. Now we have here the Knight of Coins and the Ace of Swords. Just because somebody wants a reaction out of you doesn't mean you have to give it. So this week, somebody's going to be poking at you, hoping that you'll respond in a way that's going to make you look unstable and make you look out of control, make you look like you're out of your mind. So it's in your best interest to not do this. So just don't respond because somebody wants you to come across as unhinged. There's a narrative somebody's trying to create, but they can't create it unless you give them something. Like they won't be able to convince somebody else of this unless you create it. So like, let's say somebody accuses you of something. If you go back and forth with someone about this, it's going to make it look like you're guilty. Right? So only respond, go back and forth if it's absolutely necessary. So of course, if it's law enforcement questioning you, you have to answer them. But if it's not law enforcement, I would stay out of it. I would just stay the hell out of it. Somebody could say that you robbed a bank. If you didn't do it, you didn't freaking do it. Like, you don't need to explain that you didn't do it. It's, you didn't do it. Let's see what else. What else for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers for the week? Okay, so some of you have to decide whether or not you want to stay with a Capricorn, or a Capricorn is going to decide whether or not they want to stay with you. It's also saying that somebody's got to clean up their act. Addictions are getting in the way this week, whether this be food addiction, drug, alcohol, sex, pathological lying. Whatever the addiction is, somebody needs to get a hold of it and do it soon. Because if you don't get it together, you're not going to like the outcome. So your best bet is just to, figure it out, work it out. The Devil, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Devil, High Priestess, and the Tower. Somebody intuitively knows that something's not going their way. Again, somebody needs for you to prove their point. You need to do it. Please be careful because somebody could be trying to sell you something or offer you something. Okay, so I'm going to give an example. Let's say that you get high on whatever that may be. Somebody could be sending their friend to try to sell you something. Or somebody could be sending an undercover to try to sell you something to get you arrested. So some of you need to really clean up your act. If this is your story, now this is not for every Scorpio. If this is your story, you need to be careful. Something about a water sign that hates your guts. This could be a Cancer. Stay away from this person. Could have to do with a Capricorn, a Pisces, or a Cancer. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. So somebody's in competition with you. They're very angry with you. And they want to set you up in any way that they possibly can. They want to create conflict with you any way that they can. Five of Swords, the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Yes. Okay, there's been there's been attempted setups. There's been so many that have happened last week and this week. I'm sure it happened before last week, but last week and this week. Some of you might be like, I feel like I'm being followed, or I feel like something weird's going on, or my good friend was talking really strangely this week and I don't know what's up, but they seem weird. They're asking basic questions that we already know the answer to. They're repeating things. They're leading. Trust your gut instinct. Because somebody could be working against you to try to get themselves out of trouble. So just somebody you think you can trust, maybe you can't. So please watch your back. I go live every night from 9 p.m. Central Time Zone to 10:30 p.m. Central Time Zone. Join me. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I do have spell work on the 3rd page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. Yep. Okay, so this is what we got. The Justice and the Judgment. Somebody could be being unfair because the Justice card upright is fairness. The Judgment, somebody doesn't want this to be fair. We got the Ace of Coins, the Temperance, and the 5 of Coins. It's saying here that you have quite a bit of money coming in, but try not to blow it all in one place. Please, if you have addiction issues, figure out how you're going to handle that because it's got to go away. This can't continue on. It can't because you're going to lose everything. And I do mean everything, Scorpio. Please stop. All right, jamiezebra23.com to top for now. Love you long time. Oh, yeah.